Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. We are now nearing the first transfer window of this season. Obviously there's still a few games left before we have that. We've got maybe 2 episodes left before we hit the transfer window, so that's obviously 2 episodes where we need to do well in. We have been struggling in the Serie A so far this season, but hopefully in today's episode we can pick up some good form. We're currently in 4th, only 1 point off top 3. 8 points off top of the table Juve, with a game in hand as well, don't forget that. So potentially only 5 points away from Juventus. And as you saw in the calendar in the transfer window, we have to play them twice. Huge few weeks coming up for AC Milan right here, and we need to make sure we pick up as many points as possible before that transfer window. We've got Empoli, Sampdoria. I'm not going to play the Lokomotiv Moscow game. The game is completely irrelevant. We have qualified as the group leaders in our Champions League group, so there's no point in playing that. We need to pick up 9 points preferably out of these 3 games, and hopefully we will be successful. In the last episode I struggled a bit. Now I seem to be a little bit better after the holidays, playing some FIFA, getting some practice in, so hopefully today we can show that on the pitch. I try to avoid talking about the opposition as much as I can, but Empoli, to be fair to them this season, are level on points with us so far. 21 points after 12 games. They're in the top 6. They're doing just as good as we are, so we have to be careful, especially away from home. I'm rocking with my strongest possible side because I cannot afford to drop points against this team. If they win, they overtake us. It's as simple as that. We can't let that happen. You may have noticed in the sound of my voice, but I'm actually slightly ill at the moment. That's not going to stop me from recording though, so if you appreciate the effort, please leave a like down below on this series. As per usual, the support has been sensational, and even when I'm sick, it's not going to stop me from trying to challenge for the league title. We've got Empoli to face, decent side this season as well. Let's do it, boys. Hide as well to find Bonaventura. Straight away into Andrea Bellotti, who's been given a lot of space. Andrea Bellotti, he tries it from long range. Unfortunately, just wide. Andrea Bellotti has picked up some decent form recently and he has been scoring goals. Obviously, that's not an easy one to make, but the keeper was nowhere near. Oh, how has he slipped through there? Donnarumma has to make a good save. Not sure what... was it Dicilio? I don't know who was defending that guy. It was Dicilio. He just let him slip in front of him and get the shot off. That was poor defending, and we need to be on our toes. Like I said, Empoli are not a bad side. If we're going to take the game too lightly like that, we will get punished. Bonaventura looking for the big switch into Quincy Promes. That's a good ball. We've got Memphis arriving. We need to cross it in early. Depay tries to rise. He can't do it. But Promes picks it up again. That is a sensational flick from the Dutch winger. Trying to find the space now. We've got Bonaventura. Again, a finesse shot opportunity. Giacomo Bonaventura does it better than Bellotti and finds the back of the net. Milan take the lead 20 minutes into the game. Stunning goal from Giacomo Bonaventura to open the score, and this is exactly what we needed. A goal early on. The work from Promes was sensational. The finish from Bonaventura even better. Milan 1, Empoli 0. 3 goals from Jack, and this is probably the most important one. Oh, that's a poor throw in there from... Empoli nearly punished them. It still could be, and it's saved by Del Pinto. Great save, to be fair, on Promes' header. Could have been 2-0. Promes into Depay. Look at Bellotti. The space for Andrea Bellotti. He's in behind. Andrea Bellotti makes it 2-0 just before the end of the first half, and Milan are cruising. Crucial goal again. Andrea Bellotti, lovely finish. Good run as well. Depay slipped him through. It was always going to be finished, let's be honest. Did you have any doubt? To be fair, the keeper could have maybe done a little bit better on that one. It wasn't the best placed shot, but it had enough power to beat him. Milan are looking good so far. Gone for Donza into Mauri. Mauri inside to Suso. Suso waiting for Bonaventura. Well played. Bonaventura on his left. Great save by the keeper. Well done by Dicilio. He wins it back, and we've got options, but a poor pass from Dicilio. But that marks the end of the game. Not the best game we've played, but against top 6 opposition, I guess we should take a 2-0 win. Clean sheet, 2 goals scored. Not too bad, but some players were disappointing in that game, and I'll touch on them briefly. I thought that Suso, when I gave him a chance to come on at half-time, was going to impress me, but God, he was awful. Played 2 passes and missed 1, and that's about it. In 45 minutes of football action, Suso, you've been disappointing. But other than that, the team performance was solid. We left Empoli rather scarce on chances. Good win, 3 points, and that's all that matters in the end. Before we go on and simulate the game against Lokomotiv Moscow, there's a scouting update, and each of the 3 scouts has brought me back at least 1 talent. Fabrizio Miranda from Argentina looks half decent, 6 foot tall, 94 maximum potential, but he's not the main man I'm looking for here. We've got someone from Brazil, Diogo Neves, 77 to 94 potential, and already a really good overall for his age. So He's going to get signed up straight away. And probably the best for last is the Italian scout who brought us back, Riccardo Santoro and Alessandro Fontana, both looking incredible with their overall and potential. So obviously they're both going to get a contract, and hopefully after I release a player and get him in, they'll be solid players for the future. Slight mistake on my part, we don't have the Lokomotiv Moscow game just yet. First we have to play Sampdoria, and obviously we're going to do that. We're at home, not going to get simulated. Sampdoria, again, a side in the top 6, 23 points after 13 games. Solid season for them. Can't underestimate them. If you lose, we go behind them. If we win, we put the pressure on Atalanta and Juve. So 3 points is an absolute must again. This is the team for the game against Sampdoria at the San Siro. Now, obviously, you can see I'm sticking with the same team. Bertolacci obviously convinced me ages ago that he was the right man for that midfield. Rugani has unfortunately been forced to be in a backup player. De Vrij and Romagnoli are working well now. I know I've given Romagnoli a lot of chances, but he is our future captain in real life as well, so maybe he gets a little bit more credit than he should get on the game. But this is the team at the San Siro against Sampdoria. We need another 3 points. I want to put a nice win streak together. We haven't been able to do that for a very, very long time in the league, so hopefully this is the start of a good win streak. We have the best goal difference in the league, that's for sure, but we're not winning every game, and that has to change. Bonaventura into Donza. Milan need to move it quickly if they want to dismantle a very, very solid Sampdoria defence. We've gone backwards and then out wide. Trying to find the right gaps, trying to find the right moment to strike. Belotti now into Depay. Depay out wide to Quincy Promes. Promes cuts back. He's got options. He's got to lay it back quicker. Bonaventura from standstill. Oh my days! Giacomo Bonaventura has done it again. 2 games in a row and he's smashed one in from long range. And this time from even further out, more precise and with more venom than the other goal. Giacomo Bonaventura puts Milan 1-0 ahead with a thundercunt of a strike. Hashtag @TrueJordi. Brilliant goal. I could look at that all day. Top corner, keeper is nowhere near. And we've clicked into the right gears again. Depay now in towards Andrea Belotti. Belotti looking for Godfrey Donza. Donza has been insane so far in this game. Memphis Depay now. Can he do it from there? Oh, yes, he can. Memphis Depay makes it 2-0, and that's about the 3rd goal we've scored from that position with a finesse shot. Incredible goals from AC Milan. Memphis Depay showing his true quality right there as he doubles Milan's lead. Andrea Bertolacci waiting for Calabria to make the overlapping run. Back into Calabria. Milan controlling, dominating, and being patient. What a pass! What a pass! Belotti just couldn't convert, but we're closer to 3-0 than they are to 2-1. Has got time and space. Does so well again, Depay, to find and hold up the play. Find Promes. Promes back into... oh, it's Donza now! Oh, it should have been 3-0. Viviano with a good save. I'm very happy to see that we're dominating this game even more than the game against Empoli. This time we're really not giving them any time to breathe. They haven't had a shot on target yet. We're all over them. Could have been 3-4-0 if we take our chances, but the second half, I'm expecting more of the same. Mattia De Silio going forward. Lovely cut inside. He's done his man right there. Can he do it again? Oh, yes, he can. De Silio, what are you doing? Slips through Quincy, who took too long to charge up the shot. De Silio deserved an assist. Bonaventura launches it up the pitch. It's a really good ball. If Belotti can win this, he had to win that. Andrea Belotti, this is your bread and butter. De Silio does ever so well to try and get the counter-attack going, but we're in a similar situation. The opponents have gone all-out attack, leaving us in a 3v2 situation up front. If only we can get the ball there. Oh, that's a good job there from Ivan. He drills it across 2-1. There we go. They're back in the game, and that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. We had so many opportunities to go on a counter and kill the game off. We failed, and now they're back in it. Bonaventura into Promes. Promes has got runners. He's waiting for the right pass. He's trying to get a move on, and there we go. Quincy Promes against Salah. What can he do? Promes plays it into Memphis. Memphis from there. Good effort. He gets the shot off. It fizzles just past the post. We've got 5 minutes to hold on to this one. And that's the end of the game. Jesus Christ, we made it a lot more difficult than it should have been. Andrea Belotti was awful on the counter-attack. I mean, he's absolutely useless. He couldn't win headers. He lost the ball in situations where we had a man more than the defenders. So it was kind of disappointing again to end the game in this fashion. We had 5 shots and 5 shots on target at half-time. We have failed to add to that in the entire second half. So once again, the second half is a lot poorer than the first one. But we have picked up another 3 points, and that sees us rise the table. I've made the lineup for the game against Lokomotiv Moscow. Now, obviously, we're going to rotate the side as the game has no importance whatsoever. But we are putting some interesting players out there that could potentially fight for a first-team spot. I'm talking about Suso, who was poor when he came on in the first game. Mauri, Locatelli, Vangioni, Rugani, Abate all have a shout to get into the first team if they improve and show me today how they have improved. Lapadula, of course, as well. Lozano, still haven't seen enough of him. So this is a chance for players that haven't really performed up to standards. We have a 5-point gap with Lokomotiv, and this is the final game of the group stages. So regardless, we're going through. They've lost to Leverkusen, Chelsea, and previously to us 3-0. So this is a team that even with a side like this, we should beat. It opens up opportunities for some of these guys, and Samarov has put one past Donnarumma, and it's not looking good. Ellie on the booking as well. Suso on the booking. I expect an answer in that second half, even though, like I said, it has no importance. These guys need to take their chances, and they're not. They're not motivating me to change the team around after what I've seen today. And it looks like we're heading to our first defeat in the Champions League, which is annoying. But then again, it showed exactly why I make the team the way I do it and why certain players are picked over others. They've literally argued the case for the manager in this game, which is good. Disappointing end, but then again, we picked up 6 points in today's episode in the league. Caesars ending third, 5 points behind Juve, 1 point behind Atalanta, and in the next episode, of course, we've got 3 tough games. Lazio, Inter, the Milan derby, and Roma. If we can win those 3 games, Juve will be pissing their pants waiting for us. Probably not going to happen, but we can do our best. We have the full focus on the Serie A next episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.